Welcome back. Hard to believe that such an accomplished songbird is only now giving the world an album.
Leave my troubles, bye-bye, bye-bye.
For it's been over 10 years since she became a household name as a recording artist in Jamaica, and since gave us a string of sing-alongs.
Didn't wanna fall in love no more.
The project is titled 10 of Hearts, and she is Alaine, right now, right here, only on our stage, to discuss the album and to also perform with an accomplished list of musicians who have all played on the album. Alaine, welcome.
Winford, thank you.
It's so good to have you.
It's so good to be here.
You know, explain that quickly for me. Why just now for this album?
Well, I've released albums before, but this one is the one that counts. And now is the time. I started writing it when on my 10th anniversary, singing,
Yes.
which was last year. So this year makes 11 years. And I was thinking about what to name it. And I thought, okay, 10, because that's significant. And everybody knows I sing love songs. If you know me, you know I sing love songs.
Yes.
And so I said, okay, 10 of Hearts. But then I went further and investigated the significance of the number 10.
Yes.
Came to find out that it means completion as well as new beginnings. And I said, oh, that's so cool. And it sounds very philosophical. And it's really how I feel about where I am in my life right now. And the hearts not only represent intimate love, but also love for life, love for your family, love for God, you know. And so that's what 10 of Hearts means.
Right. So but brings me to the term that is used to describe this album, which is that it sets a tone of redemption and renewal. What's that? Can you explain
That's
that?
wonderful. I mean, what's that?
Yes.
I mean, redemption and renewal is something that I would like to experience every day. Who wants to live the same life, you know? So therefore, if I'm constantly being recreated, if I'm constantly being redeemed, then I look forward to tomorrow because I'll never get bored. You know, the album deals with a lot of different themes, whether or not it's romantic love or love that is not going too well, because a song that I sing with J Boog is called Don't Walk Away, that I wrote, that I collaborated with J Boog on, that Shane Brown produced, talks about, because you know, sometimes in a relationship, Winford, and you love the person, but you can't stand them. That's something there. That's what the song, you know, is about. And then you have favorite boy that's all happy and I want to dance with you forever. And then Taurus Riley. And I have one which is Sugar Love, which is much more sensual. And Dexter Daps talk about, oh, when he meet me, him run with Lisa and the rest of them. And me, number one. So it's all different aspects of love, as well as I talk about abuse in a beautiful song called Susanna, and homelessness. In a song called Sidewalk Hotel. So we run the gamut of topics. So it's not only redemptive or you know, every day being brand new, but it's also looking at the beauty and the not so beautiful side of life and making it, you know, one work.
Yeah, and the reason why I ask and why it jumped out at me is because I know you've always had a great presence in our music. As we say in our prelude, a string of hits, that, you know, anthemic even.
Thank you.
And so when you say renewal and redemption, what are you redeeming yourself?
Oh, I
What
never
are
said
you
redemption,
renewing?
you said it. But what I said
No,
was new beginnings.
Yes.
New beginnings, just like every morning, you know. I have had people come up to me and say, you still sing? So I don't want to ever have that question, because remember, music is everything to me, Winford. You know, it's the breath that I breathe, and I believe that with my new team, with Shane Brown being the management,
Yes.
and the whole Jukebox family, with Dean Fraser and Taurus Riley and the whole crew of incredible people, the Black Soil Band, I feel like I have a home. I have a home that will never ever be a question of whether or not I'm in music, you know, whether or not I'm creating, you know.
Okay.
So I think that is what the New Beginnings, you know, is really about, that, you know, I'm here, I have always been here, you know, I intend to always be here and to create and to do more and to become more every day and to start anew. Big up Taurus Riley, big tune, start anew. Yes, okay.
Lover boy, Taurus Riley.
Lover
the
boy,
romantic.
Sugar Love,
Sugar
Taurus
Love,
Riley.
the romantic Taurus Riley. Even though he doesn't want to have that title. But, all right. So, so Alaine, that's clear for me, because we're saying, first album, but really it's not your first album.
No, I had
You
Sacrifice
released an
before.
album.
Yeah, two. Sacrifice and Loverdub. Loverdub was only in Japan, and Sacrifice was in Japan as well.
So what we really mean then is that it's a worldwide
The
album.
first good one.
Well, you say
Yes.
so. We think all of them are good.
Thank you.
Okay, but all right. So it's you talk about this elite, and I hope I'm not offending anyone when I say elite group of musicians and producers and artists who have worked with you on this album. Because speak first about the musicians and our viewers. You will see all of them today, all of the musicians playing on this album, who have played on the album. They'll be performing with Alaine later, right here on stage. So you'll see all of them. Yes.
Yes.
Talk about that for me. Isn't that a wonderful accomplishment? A
It's
special
incredible.
accomplishment?
Oh, it's just it's a big blessing, because these are all people that I'm a fan of these people, of these artists that I've collaborated with. Taurus Riley is an incredible artist. I've been a fan of Taurus forever, and have been writing with him as well. And so collaborating with him is just that's how it feels. Dexter Daps, David from Daseca called me years ago when him and Craig were working with Dexter and said, listen to this artist. Brilliant. So I've been a fan of Dexter before 7-Eleven, before 1, before 0, because this is somebody who is, because numbers we're talking about. So, somebody who is a brilliant vocalist and lyricist, so working with him as well. And then J-Boog now is this Polynesian artist that is so incredible. No, I'm excited, Winford, and who's going to hold back? Not me.
It's clear.
Right?
I know. The audience is a little grumbling when you say you've known him before. Dexter Daps, and they start laughing. So I was just wondering what they were thinking when you say you knew him before. Before
what you know I was
7-Eleven.
thinking?
Before 7-Eleven. Okay.
Me don't finish talk. J-Boog is just so brilliant. He came into the studio, recorded the song, and he's somebody that I love his music as well. Collaborated with a Kenyan comedian called Churchill on a funny song called Wafula. And that song actually came about as a result of my visit to Kenya last year, one of my visits last year, where I performed on his show. And he asked me to freestyle about Wafula. So I said, what is Wafula? So he says, he's a man, but he's from a particular tribe that eats ugali, which is cornmeal and lots of greens. But Wafula is usually like a security guard. I don't know, it's a name, but it's like Winford, but it's Wafula. So I started singing Wafula, 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 and then it became a thing, like it started to trend in Kenya. I remember Joan Rivers died that same weekend, and what was trending in Kenya was Wafula #1, and Joan Rivers died #2, and it was like, what? You know? Yeah.
Because I hear you're big in Kenya.
Blessing.
Yeah, you're very humble about it, but...
Humble? Let me tell you, after the first show, I went back to the hotel and I start jump on the bed and scream out, Winford, you see, listen, this is my dream, right? So I write these songs on my couch.
Yes.
And so, thousands of miles away, you have people singing along and really embracing it. It's the biggest high, humble, happy. You know what I mean? Grateful, just so grateful.
All right, to talk about your promotion, the promotion plan for this album. I know it was a kind of like a soft launch.
Yeah.
And your big launch is like now?
Yes.
Right here on stage?
On stage.
Talk about some of the things you'll be doing to make sure that the world gets it.
Well, here I am on stage, really excited about this performance. We're also going to, Taurus mentioned Trinidad. We have the tour of Europe coming up as well. Okay. Yeah, lots of radio, hopefully lots of TV, and singing everywhere we can.
What is also interesting is it's an independent project.
It is. It is independent, distributed incredibly by Zojak. So awesome, the support that they have given us. Very much a teamwork, collaboration between Jukebox and Zojak. So we're just pushing it as much as we can, and hoping that people give it a chance. Just listen to it, fall in love to it if you want. Cuss to it if you want, because some of them, real life thing. It's a real album. And so, it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm ready for it. Yeah.
Well, we're starting it right now, right here, on stage. So what I'll do right now, Alaine, is to leave the stage to you. Your stage.
Thank you.
To give us the music, okay? Give us the music. Right here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Alaine.
The definition of bliss, me and you together on this blue planet. 7 billion other people and it just vanish every time we kiss, cause nothing else matters.